In the search for a lasting solution to the cattle rustling issue, individuals like the Sarkin Fulani of Lagos says he observes that lack of stiff punishment to arrested suspects may contribute to recurrence.
We found out that uh, some some cattle rustlers, uh, they, they complain about when some steal their own cows, and that's the reason why nothing has been done. They now find themselves doing the same thing too.
The laws should be stiffer, penalty should be stiffer. You can imagine things like rape. Whoever is caught should go to prison. I can tell you for free that the United States of America, cattle rustling attracts life imprisonment. We need to mete out stiffer penalties for a lot of these offenses.
What goes for real armed robbers must go for cattle rustlers. They are armed robbers. The only difference is that armed robbers go for the money. Cattle rustlers go for the cow as a secondary item to use in order to sell and get money. Do you understand it? Like kidnappers are armed robbers. But instead of going for the money, they go for the woman being as a secondary target to use that to get money and everything. So cattle rustling is just a name. It's a name that is used in order to make it convenient for people to understand what is happening. But definitely you can't rustle if you're not armed. So when you use instrument of intimidation and horror to dispossess somebody of his belongings, or just nothing but an armed robber. But let me tell you, it's not even armed robbery something, because we have records of some of the cattle rustlers who, in the course of during their reign of infamy or notoriety, committed incalculable murder. Many people were killed and everything, so they are facing all the charges.
Managing the points of entrance and exit between Nigeria and neighboring countries is another point which security experts believe could block loopholes which have led to the increase of rustlers.
In some other countries, they have border patrol teams that are permanently manning the borders. And of course, as I said to you, it may take quite an amount of money to do this, but it can be done over a period of years. I.e., we face it. Phase one, Nigeria can take the border between Nigeria and Chad, which is about 65 kilometers, and address that. In a couple of years' time, they can take the one. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that the areas where we are facing more security challenges should be addressed first in terms of fencing and putting effective surveillance devices in policing those areas. We know where the problems are, and we can also prioritize. The police has responsibility for the maintenance of internal security. Nigeria is heavily under-policed. Much as probably you want to believe that we are moving close to United Nations recommendation of 400 civilians to one policeman, I probably want to say that we still have about 70,000 manpower deficiency in the Nigerian police force.
I cannot say the country is under police. I cannot say that. The whole idea is about how best you are able to marshal out what you have at hand, and then how to use that to end whatever result you want to achieve. After all, what is management? The concept of management wouldn't have been in place if it's not an issue between the means and then other things that you will need to achieve this at the end. In Kano State, we have adequate number of these policemen to deal with as I did tell you at the beginning, that it's a reservoir of hidden talent. Do you understand it? If today I'm able to fish out 10 marksmen I'll be more comfortable with the 10 than thousands of security agencies who are just weapon carriers.
The need to deal with this menace called cattle rustling cannot be overemphasized, whether you're looking at the economic factors or the security factors. So share your thoughts with us. Give us your suggestions on how Nigeria can eliminate cattle rustling from the country. That's it on this episode of the program. I'm Ini Thompson.